It's hard to get the dirt off of them. Just leave it.
Oh, we better be careful then.
Yeah, so.
During this summit, the leaders were able to take on one of the most difficult issues that they are facing. They have high energy costs, and they are desperately trying to come up with solutions. And one of the solutions is to look at all types of energy sources, from potential nuclear energy to natural gas. The city of Galena has been considering the possibility of applying for a nuclear reactor in Galena.
Galena believes that the risk of adverse health or environmental effects from the proposed facility are very low. The reactor is small, buried, and very low pressure.
This is a pilot project that Toshiba wants to try out. And any new design that you have, whether it be for a nuclear reactor or any other type of design, the probability of failure or having some type of problem with it within the first 2 years is fairly high.
The Nuclear Regulatory Commission came here from Washington, D.C. to consult with the tribal leaders to find out how they want to be consulted with in the future.
That's why being able to deal with the Watershed Council is very helpful to us, because it brings the concerns not only of the Alaska, the United States portion of the Yukon River, but also the First Nations on the Canadian side.
Would you have a motor generator to ride out blips on the grid, and if there was a localized grid loss, does that mean an automatic scram? You know, presumably this would be located in an area of limited production capability, a limited grid, and so anytime one lost the local grid, one would basically scram the reactor.
Are you eliminating the risk altogether by that design, or you are just reducing the risk of having some sodium-water interface?
I don't think you ever can eliminate it completely. I think you just bring the probability down considerably by having the ability to detect a leak before you reach, 2 tubes.
This design really pushes the limit. There are no studies, there are no guidelines for sodium-cooled waste. Sodium explodes when it comes into contact with water, and if everything's working well and running the way it should, that won't happen. Liquid sodium catches on fire when it comes into contact with oxygen. What could the potential impacts be locally and watershed-wide?
How safe is this really? Why do we have to do this on the Yukon River? That's my food, that's not just me, but there's thousands of people that live off of this food that comes up through this river.
I just don't want to forget, and I don't want people to forget, that a lot of this, what we talk about today, rests right here, not out there. It's right here on our own shoulders. I believe that.